Katie Hopkins hit out at Sir Keir Starmer after the Labour leader warned those living in the UK that things will get worse before they get better. On Tuesday, August 27, the Prime Minister gave a speech at Downing Street, where he blamed the country's current state on the previous Conservative government. Hopkins criticised Starmer's speech in a video shared on X, claiming he will raise taxes, something the Labour government promised they wouldn't do. She began, "News here in Bats T Bonkers Britain, where Keir Starmer says things are going to get worse before they get better. British people literally have no idea how things could get any worse at this point. Truly, the most Googled thing is, how can I emigrate out of the UK?" The 49-year-old continued, "Keir is creating a massive financial hole in the budget by giving train drivers and junior doctors anything that they ask for, only for them to go on strike again in order that he can come for British homeowners and start taxing you for the crime of trying to afford to live in your own home." The media personality also mocked Sadiq Khan for his comments about Notting Hill Carnival, which took place on Sunday, August 25. "Fantastic scenes at Notting Hill Carnival today celebrating London's Caribbean communities," the Mayor of London wrote on X. "Carnival is part of the very fabric of our city and an amazing way to bring communities together." In her video, Hopkins said, "In other news, the glorious Notting Hill Carnival." Sadiq Khan said it was a brilliant representation of diversity in our capital. "It was a mostly peaceful affair and utterly glorious to see all those big bottoms being rubbed up against things." Referencing the crimes that occurred at the event, Hopkins added, "And there were only 340 arrests and only 3 people were stabbed, so it just proves once again that diversity really is our strength." The mum of 3 finished off the rant by taking a swipe at Valentina Petrillo, a visually impaired athlete who is set to represent Italy in the women's T12 200 meters and 400 meters sprints at the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. Petrillo, who was born male with the name Fabrizio, transitioned in 2019 after undergoing hormone therapy. Hopkins continued, "And finally in the Paris Paralympics, a gentleman called Fabrizio, who's now called Valentina, is going to be running in the 400 meters, and those naughty individuals who menstruate are getting all uppity about it because it used to be a man and now it's a woman. But honestly, as Australian justice proves, biological sex is a changeable thing.